Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Here is everything that I think is coming in year 10 of Siege. Now, I've previously made a video where I went over everything that is confirmed to be coming to Siege. This is a video of what I think is coming to Siege, but not necessarily confirmed. The first thing I think we will get in year 10 of Siege is full body rewards for ranked. Right now, if you get to gold 1, you will get a headgear for a selected operator for that season. So we've had Castle, Thermite and Twitch. However, Rainbow Six Mobile have just introduced ranked rewards to the game, and they've got one teased for Jaeger, and he gets not only a headgear but a full body to match. During my Q&A with a dev about ranked, I did ask if this reward will always stay at gold 1, and they confirmed that it would not. I have a feeling that when they up the ante and increase the rank in which you get this reward, that maybe we'll then get a body to match it too, and it will follow the suit of R6 Mobile. Whilst on the topics of new skins coming to the game, I feel like year 10, if a season is ever going to bring in a Black Ice variant, it will be year 10. It is the 10th year of Siege. It is a milestone and a very impressive and significant milestone. Alpha pack openings are one of the funnest things to do with the community, and they've become very stale and boring. They'd become stale before the marketplace had even released, but since the release of the R6 marketplace and Black Ice being available on there, they've become even more stale. The reason for this staleness, if that's even a word, with the Black Ice and Alpha pack openings is that people only care if you pack a Black Ice in the Alpha pack openings. That is genuinely the only skin my community and a lot of the internet ever wants to see people unpack. They lose their mind when you do. It's very exciting. Any other skin, even a really nice looking legendary, nobody cares about it. Sorry, the vast majority do not care about it. Therefore, to keep the game fresh going into year 10, I hope we see a new skin be brought into Alpha Packs that can only be opened in Alpha Packs. It will not be on the marketplace and it will not be in Bravo Packs. Unfortunately, a lot of people might disagree or roll their eyes at this, but the only thing feasible for them to bring in to have hype is a different variation of Black Ice. Even if you think that skin is mid, it is a community favorite. There is not even a skin that comes close to it other than Glacier, but that is also just a variant of Black Ice. I do think having an exclusive skin back in Alpha Packs like Black Ice, but maybe Blood Ice or Pink Ice, for example, would bring so much fun to Alpha Pack openings once again and give people a reason to grind Siege as they'll want the new skins. This is something that I feel is possible to come in year 10. If they do not bring this in year 10, it is an opportunity missed because what a time to do it is for this significant milestone. However, this is Ubisoft and logical decisions isn't always their forte, so we shall see. Keeping on the topic of Black Ice, I do think we will finally get a Black Ice attachment skin come into the game at some point during year 10. I don't necessarily think it will come in year 10 season 1, but I think throughout the course of year 10 we are likely to see it. Once again, R6 Mobile has just released Black Ice into the game, and if you purchase the camo in the store of the R6 Mobile, you will also get a Black Ice attachment skin for that weapon. Now, although that's not how it works in Siege, it means the actual design of the attachment skin for Black Ice has been made in some game of Siege. So I would like to think and also hope that the fact that this now exists in the mobile version of the game, that we will get it in the core game too. I am almost certain we will get at least one new weapon going into year 10, but the reason why I didn't put it in my confirmation of things coming in year 10 is because I am not 100% sure. There's been many years where we haven't got a new weapon into the game, but if we look at the last two operators, both Deimos and Skopos, they both came with a new weapon. Now Siege is going down the route of 2 new operators a year and 2 potential reworks a year. Now, I know we're following that suit going into year 10, which makes me assume that the new operators that they bring out will be year 10 season 1, year 10 season 3, and because there'll be a season space apart, they both might bring new weapons. I do not think that these new weapons will always be primaries. With Deimos, it was a secondary and his ability. So I feel like we'll always get an introduction to a new weapon, but I don't think it will always be the type of weapon you would assume it would be. Both me and Kudos strongly believe what I'm about to say. We've had conversations about this. We actually both made separate videos about this and then realized that we both posted like the almost identical video pretty much on the same day. The chances of that is very slim, so I guess great minds think alike since we're brother and sister. But I genuinely think, and so does Kudos, that Nomad from Ghost Recon will make it to Rainbow Six Siege. We have had a crossover with Ghost Recon and Siege, where the Siege Ops were in Ghost Recon, I think not once, but twice. And one was a DLC with Cav and Twitch, and I think there was also one with Ash and Finker. Crossover ops are really not out of character for Siege, especially not anymore. Obviously, we've got Zero, who's Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. We also have Gerald Morris as Deimos and also Skopos. They are from the original games and lore of the Siege world, so it's not like a crossover is unlikely. I genuinely feel like Nomad will come as a playable op in year 10, and if he does, obviously he won't be called Nomads. My final guess or assumption with Rainbow Six Siege Year 10 is that we will get a brand new event. Now, I suspect that the Halloween event will no doubt be Doctor's Curse like it is every year. I would love for that to be a new one, but I don't think it will be. Which is fine. The community loves it. I personally find it boring, but I think it's because it's my own personal preference and not because it's a bad game mode, if that makes sense. Like, the game mode is fine. I just don't like being chased all that much, so I don't like it. I also assume that Rainbow is Magic will be the event that we get in Season 1. We did not get it last year, but we got it the year before, and it normally follows the trend of it comes out every other year. So I assume that that will be Rainbow is Magic will be that event, which leaves two events. One will be a Christmas event, and one will be a middle of the year event. Now, I think that one will either be a brand new event or B, a really old event that hasn't been around for a long time. I'm praying it's going to be the Grand Larceny. That's just a dream I like to live because I'm in denial about it never returning being the best event that there ever was in the game. But I do think that one of the 4 events this year will be a brand new event. Like I said at the beginning of this video, none of these are confirmed by Siege devs in any way. None of them have been confirmed by Ubisoft or anything like that. These are just some educated guesses of things I would like to see come in the game in year 10, but also things that I don't think are outrageous to think could come to the game in year 10. And so many of these would make sense for them to come in year 10 because it is year 10 and it is a very big anniversary for Siege. I am expecting a lot from Rainbow Six Siege in year 10. Year 9 was dry on content for 2 of the seasons. Season 1 was fantastic. Season 3 was fantastic. To be fair, credit where credit's due, I was worried for this season, but it's actually been pretty fun. But content-wise, it's still been a little bit dry as it stands. Season 2, however, was an absolute disaster. It is one of the worst, if not the worst seasons of Rainbow Six Siege that I've ever played. It's hard for me to get bored because I love this game so much. I was bored after 2 weeks of Season 2 of Siege. And I am hoping that the reason why there's been a lack of content some of the seasons this year is because they have big plans for year 10. Either way, I would love to know your opinions in the comments below on what you would hope to see in year 10. Which of these do you also think could come, or what you would like to see come in Rainbow Six Siege year 10?